Hi, Capricorn, Biting Butterfly Tarot here to do your 11/11 portal reading. I apologize for my voice. I've got a bit of a cold, so please bear with me. So you had some of the same cards as Pisces, Aries, and Cancer. So if you're dealing with any of those signs, please check that out. And then you also have the mirrored number 21 over here. So, or duplicate numbers, not mirrored, I'm sorry. So the number 21 might be significant. So let's get started. All the info you need is listed down below. So the door that was closing out or will be closing out for the 11/11 portal is the Dragon's Lair, which Pisces also got. And I feel for you guys, that's more of that timid energy that is no longer going to be around. Maybe some feelings or thoughts or actions that you're kind of scared of. That's going away in the past. You get the Journey card and Message of Concern. Let's get one more. And Poverty. Okay, let's clarify these. Why is poverty here with Dragon's Lair? Maybe you thought to go through a major life change, it was going to bring about a lot of poverty or lack for your foundation, but now you're looking at it from a higher perspective with the hot air balloon and also seeing what you need to release. For some of you, it could be the fire extinguisher dynamic, which is dying passion, stagnant love, or a roommate type situation where, you know, the passion's gone, but you have a solid foundation that you've built with someone. What about Journey? Something hidden or undiscovered. Could be about someone wearing a mask, which is denial, disloyalty, falsehoods, or illusions. And I feel that's more of like a falsehood or an illusion about having to go, what you'd have to go through, what this Dragon's Lair actually means to you. Message of Concern, the Ancestors, the Garden, the Bright Side, Healing, and Reflection. And then the Mirror, Self-Reflection or Mirrored Energy. So this could just be a download. What was that Sage's video where the ancestors were just all over the place? Let's see. What about this Message of Concern? Nine of Cups. All right. We've got the Queen of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, the World, and the Strength card. So someone kind of stands in their power here and says something that is going to, and this could be you could be saying something to someone else, but it's going to leave this other person feeling kind of conflicted or discombobulated about a cycle that's closing out. This very well could be you giving a message to someone else that you're ready to move on, that, you know, you went through the Dragon's Lair and you're done. We have the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's exactly the energy I'm getting there. It's like, no, I'm now taking back my power. I know what I truly want. I'm not accepting anything less. This has been very imbalanced. What about Poverty with Fire Extinguisher and Hot Air Balloon? Five of Cups, Temperance. So you definitely have the Archangels on your side. They're kind of helping you manifest. Got the Magician, the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. So this is, a lot of thought has gone into this. A lot of looking back at the past of what somebody could have done differently or how they got to this point, what needs to happen in order to move forward. There's a lot of fear there, or was a lot of fear there, but now someone's getting that courage. They know that maybe some heartbreak or some pain is going to have to happen or did happen in the past in order for them to move forward victoriously. What about this Journey and the Mask? What is hidden? The Two of Wands. So maybe a new choice on your journey. The Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. So there's two twos here. So if you felt like everything was at a crossroads and you're kind of, you know, were unsure, holding back from making a choice, there's news or some type of communication coming in. Could be from your ancestors or it could be an actual message that's going to give you or someone else that kind of oomph. I feel it's your energy to make that choice. This Dragon's Lair is not going to seem so scary anymore. You're ready to work through it, go through it, close that chapter, and start a new beginning. And we have the Lovers and Four of Swords. So some healing in a love connection as well. Or that could even be your own mentality or your own thoughts of love, your whole history, I'm hearing, of relationships. That's significant to your journey for some reason. So think back on that if this resonates. The King of Wands. Definitely check out that Sag video. So that's what brings you passion. That's something that, you know, just overwhelming passion connection. Light your fire. What advice do you have for Capricorn for this door that closed or is closing? Secret or hidden feelings. Pressing issues at hand. That's been coming out like crazy. You're missing a key piece of information. And then too much emotion, not enough logical thinking. I feel that it's actually more whenever the logical thinking is happening, there's too much emotion tied to it. So that's happening when you're in a very emotional state. You're trying to think logically when you're in a very emotional state. And there just needs to be a balance there. Think about what you truly desire in personal relationships. What does love mean to you? Be vulnerable. Step out of your comfort zone. So if you need to say something or if someone says something to you with this message, step out of that comfort zone and just own your truth. Don't be scared to go through that dragon's lair. All right, let's move on to clean it up, please, for the open door. Adjudication. So something that was not fair, a situation, that's going to be made fair all of a sudden. It could involve your job or income or finances in some way with sudden wealth. Could also be a soul connection because that is the 11 card. Observer, main female, message. So a definite message. You've got message of concern over here and then message over here with observer and main female. Why is message here with observer and main female? Someone wants a new beginning. Confessions of love. Or messages found in songs or lyrics. I feel it's going to be a love confession. A new door is opening. Someone's going to say that they care. 72 is sticking out too. Main female. Signs and synchronicities. So either she's seeing them or someone's seeing them on her, for her. What is this message of love going to be about here? There's the Six of Wands. They're ready to move forward. Judgment and the King of Swords. They've made a final decision. They've had an epiphany. Signs and synchronicities towards this main female. Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles. They realized this was a missed opportunity or they don't want to miss this opportunity. High Priestess. They've kept this to themselves. I don't think you're aware of this, or at least to the extent of it. The Lovers and the Five of Wands. So there could have been competition in the past, or someone could have felt very not good enough or conflicted about this relationship. Why were they conflicted about it? The Fool, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. They had a lot of reasons. And then the Six of Swords tried to flip out. So it's like after all this time, they're looking back and realizing they didn't take a leap of faith on their own happiness, on the only person that could have brought them this happiness, because they're realizing I'm still holding on. I still feel this way, even though a significant amount of time has passed. That's really beautiful, Capricorn. We've been getting a lot of good love readings lately. So what about adjudication? We'll clean it up for this open door. Deception, lies, and deceit or trickery with the Fox. So definitely something that had been unfair. But Spirit's saying this is divine intervention. Everything happens for a reason. And now let's check out this sudden wealth, and then we'll get some clarifiers. Headspace, thoughts, nostalgia, regrets of past actions. Could be regrets concerning money as well. But I feel it's more in the heart space because you have the Owl, inner wisdom, deep knowing with the heart, which is deep unconditional love, which to this person is, you know, and to everybody really is the equivalent of sudden wealth. Let me get this out here. What about the sudden wealth? with heart, owl, and headspace. The moon. So it had definitely been hidden. I feel like there was also some communication at night as well. And the whip. Something weighed on them. They could never escape it, I'm hearing. Like, it was that intense. I think they thought about you at least once every day since this ended. Either by song, or they're seeing or hearing your name. What was this divine intervention that happened for a reason? Ooh, King of Cups and the Lovers tried to fall out. Alright, we have Queen of Swords, Death, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. In the past, you might have not stood up for yourself in love, or really stood up for what you wanted or expected in the relationship, and maybe even gave up some of what your needs were to meet the needs of other people. And so this was here to teach you, basically, not to do that. It's almost like you were hurting yourself in a way, deceiving yourself by doing this, by trying to do what was right for other people. Because that's really hard. That's a hard balance, you know. The High Priestess is there. So deep down you knew, like, this isn't exactly fair or balanced to me. Magician, Ace of Pentacles. So you walk through that open door, and all of a sudden you're manifesting this solid new beginning. What about the heart and the moon? All of these feelings. Yeah, someone felt like they had everything but love. And they're going to communicate that. They never should have let you go. Anything else to add to this before we get some advice? The Devil. So there had been some restrictions or blockages towards this reunion. Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. Because there needed to be some time and healing. And someone had to be the Queen of Swords and step in their power. Even if you had to cut this person out in the past, that could have been the entire lesson. And then they're going to bring it back around for like a new beginning, a fresh slate, clean start, solid, Queen of Pentacles, the Fool. And then there's that Three of Swords again. There's going to be some fear there because of the past heartbreak. And that could be just their fear going forward. Because no one has been able to let this go. Six of Cups, the Star, and the Nine of Swords. So they're sitting there. They know exactly how bad they hurt you. And they feel really bad about that. They want to make it right, but they don't know how. Advice from Spirit on this open door, please, for Capricorn. But what's interesting is since you got beginner's mind, fresh breath under what's hidden, it's like, I think that this is going to be the new beginning. So in the past, there could have been some self-sabotage, blocking the blessings. Remember that fox energy? Or running from problems. That could be them. This was definitely a spiritual lesson. Major developments are coming soon. Dreams and goals. So definitely keep focusing on your dreams and goals. This is a result of terrible misunderstanding and impatience. So there's some impatience there. When it didn't come back around as fast as someone thought, they might have mistaken it and just thought, no, it couldn't have been real. They didn't come back. They never said, I'm sorry. Listen to your intuition. You already know. So there's that owl coming through again. And think with your mind, too. So some people are having a hard time escaping. Keep going. You're on the right path or track. Escaping the surrender of it or releasing the emotions for a minute, thinking logically about their feelings. That's kind of hard to explain, but if it's meant for you, I think you'll know what that means. Let's move on to what's hidden. Aries and Cancer also got the beginner's mind card. So looking at things from a fresh slate. And this is expectation. So maybe the expectations had changed. False person. 828 sticking out. And then there's also the official person card, number 22. Some of you might have been confused as to whoever was your real twin versus your false twin flame, because the catalyst card did try to jump out over here. And for some reason, the official person with the 22 is just really sticking out. And then we have occupation again. So what about this expectation for what's hidden? So that's that universal interference, or the small problems, inconveniences, miscommunication. So there was an expectation that something was going to come back together. It didn't quite happen. So it's going to be quite surprising when it comes back around. And it might come back in a different form as well. I'm hearing that for some reason. False person. Why is that here? The scales. Resolution, fairness, justice. Figuring everything out here. Official person. Time is running out. And there's been some downloads, dreams, and astral travel regarding this connection. So they might be communicating with you in your dreams. Occupation. Runner-chaser dynamic. So someone's preoccupied either by the runner-chaser dynamic or whatever went down in the relationship, or that energy is still very prevalent. It's occupying your mutual space there. All right. How should we proceed? All right, expectation with Mercury retrograde, the universal interference, or the small problems or inconveniences. That was just it taking so long. The Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Someone had expected it. It didn't happen. They started to question this connection. The Scales, false person. The High Priestess. There's that deep knowing, the secrets again. And the Ten of Swords. I don't think you think that they felt the same depth of pain or level of pain when it ended, but they definitely did. And all that's going to come to light. And then the Ten of Cups, that came out in another, that exact combo came out in another reading as well. Official person, time is running out. Ooh. Whoa, Six of Cups, did y'all see that fly over? Yes, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles. Like, don't let those blockages or restrictions like that devil energy interfere, because this person's trying to come back in because time is of the essence, apparently. And so far, it's been like a very stalemate situation. There's two twos here, too. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. But with the strength, they're getting that strength together. It's almost like when you pull back your energy, that's all that they need. But they're also very in their head about it because they probably ghosted or left you out in the cold. And they're wondering if, you know, your perspective of them has changed, or if it's okay at this point to even come forward. The occupation with runner-chaser dynamic. The Hermit. So everybody went to their corners, silent. Oh, what is this? And the Three of Cups. So reunion is imminent. It's just a matter of balancing out that last little piece of energy so that they can come forward. Two of Cups, or Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So it's kind of slow going, but as soon as that energy is rectified, Knight of Wands, they're coming rushing in. Any other information about this? Four of Swords, time to heal. King of Pentacles, because this is solid. There's love here and stability. All right, let's get some final advice. I hope that this resonated, Capricorn. If so, please join our tribe and go ahead and subscribe, like, share, all that jazz. You know the drill. Hopefully, though, this message will get to the right people. Definitely keep me posted. So there was that lack of faith or hope with that expectation. Family or home dynamics, financial matters. That could also be a blockage. Even just in your mind, you know, veering off path, misdirection. I feel that's a worry. Like, did I get off the right path? How do I get back on it if I built a foundation and I've got my money tied in to, you know, something else? But this is part of your fate and destiny. And there's another immediate action required. Time is running out. Immediate action is required. So whomever needs to have the strength to come forward, Spirit's really on their back about it. So I feel like that's the ball's in their court with that FYI, just know, no action required. But there is that stalemate stuck energy. But they have something to say. Someone has something to say. So just try to balance it. Focus on yourself. Past traumatic events, unhappiness, or depression. See the truth of the matter. So if those cards resonate, look and heal that. That could also be blocking. Well, thanks, Capricorn. I hope you come back and see me. I wish you guys the best. Love and light, and I'll be back soon with another video. Take care.